Hi, I'm John. I work a regular job, I'm building a business on the side, and I'm showing what it takes and what it really looks like as I go. I looked at my channel the other day and it's been several months since I posted a video. The reason for that is that my wife and I had an amazing little baby about 5 months ago. She's incredible, she's so much fun, and just is the world to us. So because of that, all of this project and everything that kind of goes along with it took a little pause, and I think that probably is the right thing to do. I don't think that the pursuit of money and these things should take the place of being a father and being somebody who is a loving member of a family, especially in this time where kind of things are changing. There's a lot of moving pieces and a lot to figure out with a newborn. But she's getting older. We traveled for the holidays to see our family, and now she's starting to kind of develop some not independence, but she can hang. And as that is occurring, I now have some more spare time to actually get back to this project and continue pursuing everything that this stands for and everything that I have kind of put into it so far. So quick updates for you. A little bit pre-baby and sort of during this time, we have figured out a few things. So I do now have a way of shipping the bath bombs. I'll show you that. So it was kind of a process to figure out what boxes do the bath bombs actually go in. What does the fill look like? We need the right size. It has to be able to ship the bath bombs without breaking. All of those things. Also, there was a huge problem with figuring out how do we get the logo onto the boxes. I looked at like boxes that come printed with the logo, super expensive per box. Ultimately, what we settled on was really exciting. So I'll show you that in just a second. Over the holidays, I did sell $100 worth of bath bombs. Woo. So there's actual profit. It's not a ton. All of that is just friends and family. And by friends and family, I mean one friend who bought just so many bath bombs for their family and friends and their wife. Shout out to Glenn. So that's really exciting to kind of see some cash and actually have some really good feedback and positive feedback from the use of those bath bombs. And also the website is in progress. I'll have some pictures of that show up on the screen at some different points here. And that's really exciting as well. I'll elaborate a bit more on that process in an upcoming video of sort of what I've done with that and what that process looks like. But those are just some updates from the holidays and where we're at currently. So the things that are done right now, the boxes, that situation is figured out. I want to show you what these look like. I'm going to mute my mic so that you don't hear like the scrunching of all of this. I'll show you, and then I'll kind of talk through what it took to figure this out and the process of like getting these boxes. So here's the boxes. So you can see they're just some standard kind of black cardboard boxes that you fold yourself from Amazon. I forget the exact pricing on the top of my head. In a future video, I'll do kind of all of the shipping costs and like what that looks like. But they're not super expensive. They look really nice. They feel really nice. The texture is great. And as you can see, I put the logo on the front with a little stamp. So we just had custom made a stamp for these boxes, and then I bought like a little gold ink pad, and I just literally just stamp it, the pad, and then stamp the box, and it looks really clean and simple and really nice. And then I didn't have to pay for boxes that are sort of printed. So that was a really big relief that there was such kind of an easy fix for such a complicated problem. So that is the boxes. Those look really good, and I'm excited about that. Things that are not done. So things that I still am working on, things that are kind of my next up, sort of what I'm working on now is the website. In my next video, I'll talk through in more detail how I'm going about this, but ultimately me and some friends are working on this together. The bulk of the website is done, and I'll show you some different pictures of different parts of the website. It's not open to the public yet. I still have to put in the pricing of the bath bombs and finish some of the wording of like what's in the ingredients, just some of like the minutiae of like the filler that is important but takes a lot of time and is time intensive. So the website is close, and then the social media is non-existent. So I haven't done anything for Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or anything that I'll ultimately be advertising through none of that is set up. So that's still kind of laying ahead of me as a big hurdle that I'll have to tackle in the coming weeks and months. So I'm looking forward to doing that, but it's going to be a lot of work. Some things that are working right now versus kind of not yet working. I've been very pleased with the process of making the bath bombs. I have several shoe boxes that are just full of all of my different scents of bath bombs, and it's been very consistent. So a big problem that I faced for a long time was consistency in the formula and finding a product that I was happy with when I actually put it in the bath. So I've found that, and I'm really pleased with the way that that's all working. And the process has been really easy. Not yet working is the system of online ordering. So that kind of goes hand in hand with actually like making the website and finishing the website. Those online orders, I haven't tested it yet. So I might reach out to my friend who's purchased all the bath bombs just via cash and have him try and buy some once the system is set up so we can test it and test the shipping labels and the shipping process and make sure that everything runs smoothly on the back end. So that's something that's not quite working yet. To summarize, maybe the things that I'm learning so far as I've really done this, it's been almost a year since I've sort of relaunched this project. I think the biggest thing that I have taken away is that starting messy beats waiting. So I really don't have any clue, honestly, what I'm doing on the business side or any of those things. I have ideas, I have thoughts of what I think might work, but I don't have any experience in this world. I don't know customer data and things that I'm trying to pinpoint for advertisements, or I don't really know anything in that realm. But here I am doing all of this stuff, selling it to friends and getting started. I think that's the most important part, is that starting is by far the hardest thing. And once you kind of get over that hurdle, the inertia of going and doing will carry you really far. And then the other thing that I've learned in this process is that most of starting your own business, honestly, is just problem solving. And I think many people find a lot of satisfaction in that and a lot of joy. It's the same reason why you do Sudokus or puzzles or anything along those lines. It's just applied in a different lens, in a different situation. So the problem solving is a really fun challenge, and it's been something that has been frustrating at times, but also really rewarding in many different ways. So the next steps for the company and for myself is to finish the website and then test online sales. So those are the two big things that I need to tackle next so that we can get ready to actually ship these things and really push for building our social media, running actual Facebook and Instagram ads, and seeing if we can make this a real sustainable thing. So that's kind of it. That's the update. That's where we're at right now. I'll be posting a bit more regularly now that our baby is a little bit older and I have a bit more time to kind of function and do these things. So I'm still building. I'm still learning. I'll keep documenting this process and show you along the way. I think that if you are a working person who wants more, you're in the right spot. I would encourage you to just start and try and see where it takes you. Thanks for watching.